What's up everyone, Luca here, and this week we're doing something a little bit different. So today we are going to look at all my collector's editions, and since I love lists that much, I thought, why not rank them? Showing you all the collector's editions I have, why I love them so much, and why I even regret buying some of these. Before we start, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite collector's edition? Alright, without any further ado, let's get to the first one. Coming up at 15 is Armored Core 6. I mean, the collector's edition is very nice and I show you the items really quick, but the game isn't really for me. It's not a bad game, but it's not my favorite, and this is the reason why I rank this as low. But there are a few items that are really cool here. So you have a beautiful steelbook, which I really love, which is nice, kind of simple, and a fantastic art book, which is kind of thin, but also very beautiful because you have art like this in here. I mean, that's really beautiful. That's kind of cool. And also there's a highlight here, which is the Armored Core itself. It has a few weapon systems here. It's very detailed and one of the coolest things I own, actually. So yeah, a nice but not my favorite collector's edition because of the game, which is part of the collector's edition, so of course is relevant for the ranking. So coming up next is the very first collector's edition I bought in, I think, 2015, which is Final Fantasy Type 0. I mean, again, this game is not really good. I enjoyed it back in the day, but it's not very good. The collector's edition, though, is kind of nice because there are a couple of cool things here. For example, this box. I mean, the art on this box is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And there are also cool things in here, which is a manga and a couple of art cards with the summons on it. Really nice stuff. Also, this comes with a steelbook, a golden one, which is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at it. Which is basically the main reason why I rank this a bit higher than the Armored Core one. This one has a Armored Core figure, but the art on this is absolutely beautiful. The last item in here is a really solid art book, which I actually really enjoy looking at. And since this was my very first collector's edition, this is kind of a sentimental reason why I couldn't rank it at the very bottom. I don't regret buying this, although the game wasn't that great. So coming up at 13 is Lies of P. I mean, the game, I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I don't want to get into it now, but yeah, this is one reason why I rank this as low. But also, it's a nice edition, but it's a small edition. There are a couple of things here, like 2 items, which is an art book, which is kind of small, but although it's very small, the art in it is brilliant. I mean, the art of this game is like beyond beautiful, and yeah, I really like that one. And also the highlight for me, at least, of the collector's edition for this one is the steelbook, which has kind of a structure on it, which is very nice. It's simple, but I mean, everything about it is just very cool. Like, it feels nice. And yeah, this is why I rank this even higher than the other ones. So coming up next, we have probably the biggest collector's edition I own, and I'll show you why in a minute, which is Horizon Forbidden West. The game is fine. I love the story. I love the graphics. I love the combat, but not the open world. I mean, I played this like a couple of weeks after Elden Ring, and this was kind of disappointing in a way. At least the world was. But yeah, the collector's edition, on the other hand, is kind of cool. So it comes with the steelbook, like I said, and also a very small art book, which, you know, this one's fine. It's not the highlight of this one. It's okay, and I look at it every once in a while, and it's a nice art book, but the highlight is this one. This one's actually heavy, and there isn't even everything on it because it just fell off. Also, this comes with alloy, so you can see little alloy here, so you can see the difference in the size. Very cool thing. It always stands on my shelf over there and watches over me, which is kind of cool. And this is one of the most extravagant items I have in my entire room here. So yeah, this one's a very expensive but also very nice collector's edition. So coming up next is actually a very special collector's edition, and I can already hear my friend John from Chicken Fillets giggling over there in Scotland, because it's Star Ocean 5, Integrity and Faithlessness. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. It almost destroyed the series, I would say. I'm very happy that Star Ocean got a second chance with Star Ocean 6 and the Star Ocean 2 remake. But this one's... the game is absolutely garbage. I mean, I hate everything about it. Like, everything about it. But the Collector's Edition, though, has some kind of cool things going on here. And I'll show you real quick. So it comes with a very, like, standard, not very special steelbook, which is kind of cool, but not that special. But, and this is the reason why I ranked this higher than everything I ranked before, is the one thing. And this is the art book, which I'm holding the wrong way. This is the art book. And it's not just a art book for Star Ocean 5, but it's the art of Star Ocean. Which means there's art for everything here. Like the first Star Ocean and first departure, and here is second story. And also my favorite Star Ocean of all time, which is Till the End of Time. There's art for everything here. And this is the reason why I rank this high. Star Ocean is one of my favorite series besides Final Fantasy. And this art book captures everything I love about the series, except Star Ocean 5, of course, which I won't get tired of saying. But yeah, this art book just did everything right, and I absolutely love it. So next up, a very small collector's edition, which isn't actually called collector's edition, but ultimate edition. And this is Death's Door Ultimate Edition. And now we're getting into territory where I actually enjoyed the games all the way through. And this one's a gem. This one is a Zelda-inspired, or Zelda and Dark Souls-inspired game with fantastic art and just brilliant music and everything. This one has even the soundtrack in it, which is kind of nice. Go check it out. It's by David Fenn, I think. The only thing that's in there besides the soundtrack is this art book. I mean, this is everything. It's just the soundtrack, just the box, and just this. But, and it's a very small art book, but man, oh man, this art, the art of this game is just absolutely gorgeous. I can't get over it. How beautiful that game, the art style and everything about, like, the atmosphere is. And this art book captures everything about it. Without even listening to the music, I kind of feel like I'm in the game again. And this is the reason why I ranked this high above all the others, although there were cool figures and stuff. Death's Door is a fantastic game. If you haven't played it, go pick it up. You won't regret it if you like Zelda games and stuff. So next up, we have a edition for a game that isn't actually a collector's edition, but it comes with a couple of cool things, so I wanted to show it anyway, which is Tunic. I mean, this game is brilliant. This is a masterpiece. For me, it's a 10 out of 10 game. I love it so much. Everything about it. The level design, the enemies, the music, the art, everything about this for me is perfect. But yeah, this comes with a couple of cool things. The slider box here, which you can actually do this, and there's a like swappable cover here, and this one's kind of shiny, which I very like. And also, and this is the highlight, if you play this game, you know that there is this mechanic where you can find pages for like an in-game game manual, which gives you hints and basically is the main source for information in the game. And this edition comes with a physical version of that game manual, which shows like maps. And I don't want to show you too much because you have to experience the game yourself. And this game is fantastic. I mean, if you haven't played this, again, this is kind of a Zelda-like inspired game, but also from the combat system, it's a bit Souls-like-y, but not that hard. And yeah, this this is one of my favorite games ever. I mean, this is fantastic. And this edition is like, this is really neat. Simple, but nice. So next up, we have a collector's edition for my game of the year of 2023. And this is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, I don't really have to say anything about this game. This is a 10 out of 10. I love this game so much. I spent like over 100 hours in it. I know, which isn't that much compared to many other people. But yeah, I love this game and I'm very happy I got the collector's edition because it wasn't easy to get. So this comes with a couple of cool things like pins and stuff, which are in the box. But I wanted to show you two things, which is the Steelbook, which is like golden. Great stuff. One of my favorite steelbooks, although it's very simple. But I kind of like the golden steelbooks very much. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. But the absolute highlight, and this one absolutely blew me away, is the art book. This one feels nice because it has a bit of structure on it, which is pretty cool. And also, I mean, the art in this game, you know that the art is fantastic. This comes with like this. You have pretty much everything in here, like equipment, weapons, places you can discover, enemies. This one's fantastic. This has like over 200 pages of absolutely beautiful art. Yeah, if you have a chance to grab this, do yourself a favor because the art book alone is absolutely worth it. And the rest of the stuff is pretty cool too. So next up we have one of my favorite JRPGs ever, which is Dragon Quest XI. This game blew me away. I mean, I liked Dragon Quest VIII back in the day on the PS2, and this was the only Dragon Quest game I played. So I played this one, and I was shocked. This game was so good. Everything about it was absolutely brilliant, and I'm very happy I got the collector's edition for it. This is the box for it, which already looks really slick. I mean, it's just black and golden, but a nice looking box. Also, this comes with one of my favorite steelbooks, which is this one. It's black, it's golden, it has a sword relevant for the story on it. Also, two other great things, which are the soundtrack on CD, which is kind of rare nowadays, but it's nice to have this one. And also, a absolutely beautiful, like one of the best art books I own, because the art in this game, this is fantastic. I mean, the character design was done by Akira Toriyama, and you have everything in here. You have the places, you have the monsters, you have the characters. Also, there is still information for everything you can see. This is really, really cool. So the next game is another JRPG and one of my favorite games of 2021, and this is Tales of Arise. And I choose the Hoodle edition because this is just freaking cute. I mean, you have like 3 Hoodles here, you have Hoodle on this steelbook, which is nice. And because there isn't a thing like too much Hoodle, you even get this plushie here, which is very cute, but also has like attachable things in the box. Like for example, little devil wings for the back. But of course, here is another art book. And this is very simple, but the art in this game, look at this. The character design is just fantastic. And I mean, this is beautiful. But also there's another cool thing here. Also, this comes with character posters. I mean, the art in this game is just fantastic. And these posters are just a cherry on top. Yeah, this is great. There's also a couple of other things like stickers and stuff, but I don't actually put them anywhere. So coming up at number 5 is one of the most special things I own. And this is the Xenoblade Chronicles Collector's Edition. And I know that there was a different version somewhere around the world, but we got this one and this is really cool. It has a beautiful box and it also comes with a really simple but actually kind of nice steelbook. But this isn't the highlight. I mean, I like this, but there are 2 things here I absolutely fell in love with and which are the reason why I rank this high, and you will see in a minute. So this collector's edition comes with an art book too, and this is one of the most special things I own. I mean, look at this. This is a chunky boy. This has like 250 pages of gorgeous art, which looks like this. And there are characters in it, places in it, like sketches in it. This is just a beast, and very nice to look at. But what's also very cool, a vinyl. This has like 12 tracks on it, and the vinyl is just gorgeous. I mean, the tracks are fantastic, of course, because the music in this game is brilliant. But also, the vinyl looks kind of cool. I mean, look at that. This is fantastic stuff. Next up, we have my most recent collector's edition, and I actually recorded a YouTube short for the unboxing of it. And this is Star Ocean: The Second Story R. The game, brilliant. I mean, this one's the best, one of the best remakes I've ever seen, and the collector's edition is just fantastic, and I'm so happy I got this. The box is nice, and the art in this, I mean, if you played the game, you know that the character portraits are very beautiful, and now we get an art book of this. I mean, this style is just a 10 out of 10, and you get everything, like the characters in here, and yeah, mostly characters, but this one's really nice to look at, and it's a kind of thin art book, which is a shame because more art is better always. But yeah, this is fantastic. I love this book. Also, this comes with a special thing, which is CD soundtrack. I mean, this is like 4 discs. Yeah, 4 discs with like 50 tracks or something. And the music in this game, if you played this, you know this. And if you haven't played this, please go listen to the soundtrack somewhere. It's fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, it's kind of nice to have this in the collection as a physical thing. Yeah. But I'd say the highlight of this collector's edition is this. And you would say, wait a minute, this just paper. This is just a cardboard thing. Yes, it is. But let me show you one thing. Because this is just a scene where you can put these. These are pixel art characters from the game, which you can put on your desk, on the shelf, or whatever, and just put them there and create a scene. And there are like a bunch, like every main character for your party, and every of the 10 wise men are in here. And this one's freaking beautiful. This one's always sitting on my desk, and I absolutely love to look at it. Really special, really nice thing. So coming up at number 3 is Crosscode. One of my favorite games of all time. It's an indie game, it's a JRPG, but developed in Germany. And yeah, this one's a 10 out of 10 game for me. Fantastic art, fantastic music, brilliant level design, super satisfying puzzles. This game has everything for me. And this comes with this steelbook, but this game, like the pixel art in it, is so beautiful and so unique in a way that it's really cool to have an art book of that. I mean, the art in this game is there, and I show you one thing which is the best thing about it. There is art in it, like from all the places, all the areas you can discover. Here there are a couple of character things, but which is something that's really cool and I never seen in any art book before is they did this. They put fan art in it, like several pages, like over 10 or maybe even more pages of fan art, which is shared in a Discord server or something. This one's really, really cool. I love everything about it. Every single page is just gorgeous to look at. Yeah, Crosscode is like the best. So coming up at the second spot is Elden Ring. I mean, I love this game so much. This is just fantastic. Yeah, the collector's edition is brilliant too. I mean, you get this steelbook, which is very simple, but actually pretty nice. You get this beautiful box here, which is kind of nice. And because the art in this game is like top tier, you get an art book. Of course, you get an art book because the art in this, look at this, is brilliant. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, fantastic art book, kind of thin, which is a shame because, like I said, more art is better. But yeah, this is nice. Also, there's like a little envelope with like cards and other art stuff, which is kind of nice to have. But here comes the highlight. I mean, it's Malenia. It's one of the coolest From Software boss fights. And this, to have this statue, like this detailed statue of Malenia with this brilliant character design, this is sitting on my desk every day, and it's just very nice to look at. So this is the coolest statue I own. So we're at the end of the video, and this is my favorite collector's edition, and this is Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Collector's Edition. This blew me away. This was very expensive, to be quite honest, but this is okay. Let's go over the items and you will see why this is the best collector's edition I own. You have the Pixel Remaster like slider box, which is a bit holographic. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit holographic, kind of nice. Next up we have a art book which shows all the sprites for the characters, like all the sprites. Every character with all the sprites, so there are like half of the pages are like Final Fantasy V because of the drops. Yeah, this is so nice to look at. Very cool art book. So one of the highlights of this edition are these figures. I mean, these are not all, like all the main characters have one of these pixelated figures. And these are so nice. I mean, look at this. I actually uploaded a YouTube short earlier in 2023, and you can find the link here in the upper right corner. Then you can see everything, like all the characters here. This is like so special. This is so cool to have. But one of the most special things about Final Fantasy is the music, and they knew that. So they actually did 2 vinyls with, I don't know, like over 50 tracks or something. And this, to have this is like really special. This is really, really cool. The vinyls themselves look like this, which is also a nice touch and absolutely worth the money. And yeah, this, to have this and listen to that on the player, on the record player, it's just beyond beautiful. And yeah, I love this so much. And everything comes in like the best box. They thought of everything. They, like, the details on everything are perfect. This comes in this box, which is just beautiful. It's sitting on the shelf over there and just looks absolutely gorgeous with all the sprite characters here, the sprite models. And the box alone is like worth it, I would say. I mean, it's so beautiful. This is fantastic. So there you have it. These are all my collector's editions, and I want to know which one of these is your favorite. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and hit like if you want. Alright, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.